new graduates at Cheshire West and Chester Council. I'm here today with Corinne Cox, the Director of Public Health, to talk about the new health and wellbeing strategy that's currently being developed. Hi Corinne.
Hi Rob.
Could you give us a bit of background into the strategy?
Yes, certainly. Thanks very much. For the last 40 years, public health services have been based within the National Health Service. In April this year, they transferred into local government. The reason why this is important is that local government has a great responsibility for how we shape our services so that we can improve the health and well-being of our citizens and communities. And with public health having responsibility for health and well-being, we're now able to work alongside the newly established Health and Wellbeing Board and develop this new health and wellbeing strategy, which will be the vision for the next 5 years for improving and empowering communities and improving their health and well-being.
Okay, tell us how communities can play a part in developing the health and wellbeing strategy.
Yes, it's really important that a key principle to the strategy is that we hear the voice of communities, the voice of the citizen. So this will actually shape what the health and wellbeing strategy will look like. We need to really collaborate and work together with communities and citizens to understand what's important to them. And more importantly, we also need to prioritise what goes into the strategy, because we can't do everything all of the time. So it's important that people do give their voice, and that is heard in the process.
Okay, so what is it that you would like to hear from people?
I think it's really important for us to understand and hear from people what works, what doesn't work, what needs to be improved, what can be changed. We really want to work alongside communities and citizens to understand, in a collaborative approach, a partnership approach, what we can do to identify solutions to the problems. It's really important that we identify how we can move forward with our partners and other agencies so that we can look to improving the health and wellbeing and getting much better outcomes for the communities in Cheshire West and Chester.
Okay, finally then, how can people leave their views and what will happen to them?
Yes, people can leave their views on this website. They're able to leave all the information they'd like to tell us about health and well-being, about what matters to them. We'd like to hear from people whether they're an individual or whether they're a group. It could be that there's a pack of brownies out there who'd like to tell us what is important to them, or it could be a business in the borough. We really want to gather all of these views, and what we will then do with them is we'll marry that up with the health data that we hold, and we will present this information to the Health and Wellbeing Board as a draft health and wellbeing strategy. The board then can decide what will then be taken forward as the strategy.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.